This is a pictorial elaboration of the Colosseum of ancient Rome. There are many features to the Colosseum both inside and out. One could go into much detail when describing the Colosseum. Because it lends itself to many levels of study, this could be used as an epitome. The exterior of the Colosseum includes its oval shape and the curricular piazza. The Colosseum was a huge oval-shaped structure that stretched across 6 acres of land. The oval shape allowed everyone to have a good view of the events. The Colosseum was designed with over 80 arches, which allowed people to enter and exit the amphitheater quickly. These arched entrances or exits allowed the Colosseum to be emptied within 10 minutes when 50,000 people were in attendance. There were 101 pillars in the Colosseum, which supported this enormous structure. 3 different styles of pillars were used. On the first level, Doric-style pillars were used. The middle level had Iconic-style pillars, and the upper level had Corinthian-style pillars. The curricular piazza was broad and paved. It allowed easy access to every part of the outside of the Colosseum, including special entrances. Travertine stone was used to build the Colosseum. Travertine stone is a form of limestone. This stone was brought to Rome from quarries of Abule near Tivoli. The stone has a concentric appearance. There were major and minor axes, which were entrances that were not numbered and were forbidden to the public. The major axes allowed direct access to the arena itself, and the minor axes gave direct access to specially reserved boxes. The interior of the Colosseum consisted of 3 levels of seating and standing areas, an arena, and an underground area. There were multiple sets of stairs leading to the different levels. The level underground was used to house those people and animals that would be participating in the gladiator fights. Gladiators, animals, and slaves were kept underground until it was their turn to participate in the gladiator fights. Many of the gladiators were actually criminals. People fighting animals made up these fights. There were lifts underground that were operated by ropes and pulleys and led directly to the arena floor through a series of trap doors. The Colosseum has 3 floors or levels for seating and standing. They divided the people by social class, with each class having its own level. The lowest level was closest to the arena floor and was reserved for the senators and the emperor, as well as the Vestal virgins and the priests. The rich citizens or patricians also sat on this level. The plebeians or middle class sat on the second level. This middle class made up the majority of the population. Most of these people were men who were farmers or artisans. The top level was reserved for women and slaves. There were no seats, so people had to stand for the entire performance.